Hey guys, Jody and Kelly with Only Have One Life to Live. Today we're going to talk about the pros and the opportunities on this Riverstone Legacy 42 FSKG as we see them. These are just our opinions, so please take it with a grain of salt. Jody and Kelly with Only Have One Life to Live. Pros for the kitchen.
Dishwasher. We run it almost every single night, as the commercial says.
We do it every single night.
Every single night. Another big pro is the fridge. How easy it is to secure it on travel days. A couple of turns and you're ready to go. Another big plus is the stove and the island.
The vent hood.
Right above the stove. The amount of workspace in the kitchen.
As you can tell, Kelly and I are walking around in here together, and I can walk completely around her side by side without asking her to move or anything. There is a lot of room in this kitchen.
And not to mention, there's also a 100-pound German Shepherd in the kitchen with
down
us.
Here at the floor.
A big plus is the pull-out trash can. Yeah.
One more pro, we got a convection microwave oven.
The breakfast bar. To me, the breakfast bar is a huge plus instead of having, especially with just the two of us, instead of having a full-on table or a full-on booth.
Opportunities. We'd love to have a full pantry. I think we'd prefer it on this side. There's an opportunity to secure better the area around the stove. Stuff falls in between the stove and the Korean countertop. So see, we could secure the sink covers. So there's wooden covers they're beautiful wooden covers that go over top of the sinks. And they put a slot over here. Those tend to fall out on travel days. Cabinet handles. Vents in the floor. This is around the whole coach. Vents in the floor. Of course, everything falls into the vents. We have a small dog here, Lily, as you guys know, and she likes to take her food out of her bowl and place it on the ground. And unfortunately, the vent is right where she likes to place it on the ground, and it falls through, so we have to wind up covering the vent. We love to have more drawers. Where we put in on the spice rack side, they could pre-put that in. Storage for breakfast, the breakfast bar.
I work at the breakfast bar. So some storage, on one side of the breakfast bar just to be able to slip my computer in there or whatever after work would be great.
Yeah, and this rig is really set up for full time. So more comfortable chairs.
At the breakfast bar and the desks.
We'd love to have a lip on this breakfast bar that we're actually recording from today, so that if I were to knock my coffee over, food or coffee or something wouldn't spill onto the people that are sitting below and watching TV or whatever the case may be. We'd love a broom closet over here.
Our Swiffer and broom is up under the coach, which is, a pain.
This kitchen, we absolutely love it.
Now we're going to move to the living room. The storage and the desk area is great. There's storage above the couch, storage above the desk, the ceiling fan, and the fireplace. Ceiling fan is a huge deal for us. I wish there was one in the bedroom, but just having one in the coach is great.
And the fireplace is super hot, as you can tell. I'm probably sweating a little bit here. It's hot.
The 65-inch TV, the 55-inch TV outside, and the 32-inch TV in the bedroom. The full screen door with the isinglass panels that you can remove and then leave the full door open. We actually leave that full door open every day and have the screen door with the isinglass open every single day because it lets in so much light. The step lights The fact that they angle down and they're not obnoxiously bright. That's it for the pros for the bed, for the living room.
Okay, opportunities for the living room. Actually, not many. We'd like to see the sleeper slow sofa. The sleeper, that's a twisty, turny thing. We'd like to see the sleeper sofa better secured during travel days. It tends to come out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, on the one hand, that's a pro because it's so easy to open. You can open it with one finger, but like he said, on travel days, it does come open.
Doesn't quite lock in place the way we'd like.
And we've learned to put the dog bed in between it and the desk on travel days. That keeps the sofa pretty well in place, but it would be nice to have a way to lock it in place.
Yep.
Opportunities for the bathroom. This is an opportunity for me and a pro for Jody. I think the medicine cabinet could be bigger. I think it could have had more shelves. I don't like where it's at above the toilet because things shift on moving days, and if you don't remember to close the toilet before you open the medicine cabinet, you will end up with stuff in the toilet. So I would like the medicine cabinet relocated over above the sink, but Jody likes the flat mirror above the sink. So pros and cons for each one of us.
To each their own, right?
Pros for the bedroom. Bed is not too high. I don't need a running start to get into the bed. The window treatment in the bedroom is fabric instead of the hardwood, which is great because you don't hit yourself and give yourself bruises when you walk by it during the night. The cadet heater. Strong little heater and really good. The amount of storage in the bedroom. We have this dresser area, which has shelves up here, which is great. The vented washer and dryer. We have the washer and dryer that are separated and vented. That is just great. We have enough area above it to put
all
of our gain and everything. But how easy it is to get this ready to travel.
Yes, close it and lock it.
Okay.
All right, and that sums up the pros of the bedroom. Now we'll talk about the opportunities again for the bedroom. That is the floor. On the floor in front of the side of the bed closest to the closet, they put in a vent to vent into the garage.
It's a toe stubber.
It's a toe stubber. It's really bad. And we think the dresser drawers, at least the primary dresser drawers on the bottom, they just don't, they're kind of wobbly when you shut them.
They get wonky.
Yeah, they get wonky. Closet rods. The closet rods are, it's hard to explain it. It's not vertical or horizontal. It's sort of this way in the room. So it goes from front to back instead of side to side, like a normal closet would go side to side. Right. So this is front to back.
And that gave 40.
We put a bar in, you'll see in the video, we put a bar in that goes side to side on top of the front to back to give us even more hanging space.
And that took us from 42 inches of hanging space to 68 inches of hanging space. The pros for the overall of the coach. The decor is beautiful. Very neutral, very beautiful. They have, I think, two different options. They have the white cabinets or the gray cabinets, and we opted for the gray.
Trust me, you can do a lot more to make this your own coach.
Yeah, because the decor is so neutral. The amount of windows in the coach. There's a huge amount of windows, and having the daytime shades and the nighttime shades are, I mean, that's genius.
And every window can be open, by the way.
Yeah.
Airflow.
The floor throughout the whole coach. In the Riverstone Legacy, there are individual tiles. So if something happens, one of the tile gets nicked or, you know, something heavy gets dropped on it, you can replace just that one instead of having to redo the whole floor. Yeah. So the Firefly system,
Firefly is super fast. That's all I can say, is it's just super fast.
And the ability to dim the light.
All over the entire coach, by the way, almost all of the lights are dimmable.
Yeah,
so you can set moods, living moods, kitchen moods, bedroom moods.
So the quiet AC. This for us is huge.
Quiet AC equals more and better sleep.
My big thing is the on-demand hot water heater. We can take baths back to back and never run out. It's great. Residential plumbing.
Yep. It's rated up to 100 psi. It tells you on the side, don't apply more than 100 psi. And like today, we're in Utah and over in Bryce Canyon, and you can tell that the pressure here is 140 psi from the mountain area. So you got to be really careful. So make sure you use a pressure gauge and pressure regulator here for sure.
All right. Pros for the outside. Battery tray that holds 4 batteries.
And these trays pull out. You just flick these little things down and pull out. It locks in place and then it slides back in.
The 2 pass-through storages, not just 1.
Little area here goes all the way through. You can't see it, but it goes all the way through to the other side. So this is a huge storage bay. Here's another pass-through storage all the way to the other side. You've got corner to corner. You got the full width here. There's a little piece of plumbing that comes down right here for the shower. And I put in this water system down here that I've had a previous show on.
Separate compartments for the sewer hose, separate compartments for the power reel.
Here's the water bay. I love these little doors. So you can just close the door, pull this little latch down, and you don't have to mess with anything.
The garage with the tie down for the toys.
This is an electric assisted lock back here in the back, and it's a 0G ramp door. The bed is all the way down, and we have plenty of room.
One of Jody's biggest pros for the outside is the full body paint.
But opportunity for outside, lockable propane storage compartments. This coach has probably cut our prep time to leave a site or get into a site well over half. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click that little notification thing. And if there's other things you're interested in seeing more detail on, just send us a note. We'd be happy to give you more detail on specific areas. Till then, remember, you only have one life to live.